Hi YouTube, Mikey Tyndall here. I don't like having to make videos like this, but as a lot of you know, Sarah has had a accident. She had a stroke, and many people want to kick me and hurt me, or think they can hurt me while I'm down. And I just got some paperwork here today served to me, which is really absurd and ridiculous, but it's cool. We'll roll with it. Done this 28th day of August of 2020. I have been ordered to appear in court because Sarah's grandmother, an 80-year-old woman, not in good health, and her aunt, a raging alcoholic, if I will, want to try to prove me an unfit father or something, saying that I am unstable. Let me see. Only good thing I can say about unstable is I've kept my same job, 3 jobs actually, for 30 years. I've mowed lawns for 30 years, non-stop. I have raised and removed snakes and other unwanted creatures from people's property for 30 plus years. And I've been a professional reptile raiser, breeder, and everything for over 30 years. All my bills are paid. I own 2 vehicles, paid for. Several luxury ATVs and stuff, paid for. 10 acres of land that I'm living on state highway, paid for. I never miss any of my bills, paid for. That's not a sign of instability. And they want to attack me and do this after I've already fought for 4 years from her ex. I am the legal guardian of my child that they want to steal from me because his mother has a slight accident, so she has a stroke, and I'm glad everybody's true colors come out. I didn't want to have to bring all this stuff up to the public, but everybody needs to know, and I'm glad I know that where I stand in the fact that they want to kick me while I'm down. I do not think that it would be good at all to remove a child that I've been fighting for and taking care of since he was 6.5 years old, and he's 13 now. He never misses school. He is a great kid. Now, back when she was with her ex 6 years ago, the same grandmother and aunt that's taking me to court now let him kick her down the stairs, killing her unborn 8-month-old child, and still invite him to the dinner table. Hell, I've been up to their house. I still got a picture of him on the wall. So, I don't know what to say about that. But I know that she was being used and abused. They were living in a camper without a toilet. They moved in with me, a very stable person who's been living on this same property for 11.5 years right now. Never missing any bills or anything ever at all. I have proof of all this stuff. Not to mention the fact I am the legal guardian of Michael, my son. And I've been awarded by the state of Alabama to be caretaker, provider, and protector and guardian of Michael and Sarah. Also, I didn't want to tell you guys, but they're pushing all this stuff out. Earlier in my videos, I said that August 2nd was one of mine and Sarah's best days, and it was one of our worst days. It was one of our best days because in March 20 of 2020, there was and I have videos of all this stuff, but I just haven't put it out because she didn't want to put it out yet. We were going to surprise you guys. But March 20 of 2020, we had a wedding ceremony on my property with 42 people attending. 42 witnesses of a marriage ceremony. And it wasn't until August 2nd of 2020 that we decided to go ahead and make sure everything was official. So here is my and Sarah's marriage certificate, which is not really public information, but it is public information. She is my wife, I am her husband, and I am Michael's father. Stable, unstable, this, that, good father, bad father. When you remove a kid from a camper without a toilet that's not going to school, and you get him going to school like I did, you make sure he has food like I did, shelter, love, discipline, and a good, healthy home environment lifestyle like I have done. What's unstable about that, people? There is no unstable about that. So what this is causing is a bunch of grief. And I have tons of paperwork that I guess I'll just take to court with me about Sarah, in the case if anything had happened to her during way back when we were just boyfriend girlfriend, has wrote out and notarized paperwork saying that if anything was to happen to her, she wants her boyfriend to have her son. Later on, after we become fiance, I have paperwork of that. A year later, 2 years later. After that, the same day, with many witnesses that I will be bringing to court with me, her husband, she said she wanted her husband to have custody of her child if anything was to happen to her. But the thing about it is these people in Ohio that want to take my kid from me and Sarah, which is not going to happen, or they're not going to prove me unfit. I've been his father for over 5 years now, and it's legal and binding. And even with child services in and out of my life, in and out of my house, with lies that was told on me, have decided I am the best thing for my son and my wife. Here I have a hodgepodge of doctors' papers saying that any instability in Michael's home environment would be detrimental to his health. I would say that's pretty damn good right there. And I have 4 more papers that are like that, and all the other paperwork. I'm not showing a lot of stuff on here because it's none of anybody's business, but the fact that they want to do that, here's what Michael would be taken away from. He right here has 10 acres of land paid for. He don't want for nothing. He's got his own horse. He's got his own goats. He's got his own dogs. He's got everything a kid could have or want. He's got chickens, geese, you name it. He's got pets galore. And to take him from this environment to Ohio, where first off, Sarah has made it where I am the only next of kin to be contacted during an emergency. She warned me not to tell her family up in Ohio because I guess she knew that with them being Jehovah's Witness that they would want to pull the plug and steal my kid. That's not happening. It's just not happening. I'm a very stable person. Anybody keep it their same 3 jobs for 30 years, take care of family. I have 7 dependents that I take care of. I mow yards, and I do anything needs to be done. I'm a jack of many trades. The fact is this: Sarah is my wife. I am her husband. I am Michael's father. Nothing's going to change that. Sarah is getting better, and I'm pretty sure when she sees how they're doing and what they're trying to put her child through after me and her fought for 4 years to make sure that we had full custody and everything was fine, and they see that they're trying to put her kid back in harm's way. Because I've been up to their place. I had to watch my vehicle like a hawk because there's heroin addicts walking up and down the street right there in Columbus, Ohio, trying to steal my vehicle. Everybody's got guns and drugs everywhere. That ain't the kind of lifestyle I want for my child. That's pretty fucking shitty, if you ask me. And that's just telling it how it is. My kid here has safety. He has security. He has stability. He has food, shelter, protection from one bad motherfucker, me, and love. All things that most men just, they don't stand up to do that. A lot of men get with these women, and then they get with other women and other women, and just leave their kids all over the place. And then someone like me steps in, steps up to the plate, starts taking care of business, and I'm about as stable as a person you can be. I guess. Like I said, all bills paid. Everything. I mean, I don't know what else to say. She's my wife, I'm her husband, and he's my son. So y'all go ahead and waste your time when you come down here and have 42 witnesses and all the paperwork and everything else, and my wife's still living, and you going through this, there's nothing that's going to be done. I've done fought with child services against them for 2 years, and then with them for another 2 years for Michael. And I'm not 80 years old and on my deathbed. I'm not a raging alcoholic like those wanting to attack me. This house does not smoke, drink, or do drugs of any kind. Not now, not ever. That's a stable environment. Now, I'm not knocking all y'all that want to drink and do drugs and stuff. If you do, that's good for y'all. It's just not part of what my household does. So, I don't want to take him from animals and love and shelter and all that stuff and send him up where he'll be not happy, taken away from everything he wants. And I sure as hell didn't want him to have to be going back and forth into courtrooms, causing more stress on him. As a matter of fact, I have another paper here about his conditions and stuff, saying that Michael has been stable since coming to see me. Given his young age, I feel it would be important for him to remain in this stable environment without any stressors. He has medical conditions that will worsen if he is placed under a lot of stress. That's a pretty fucking lot of stress, and y'all should be very happy with yourself trying to start a bunch of stuff with me. And Sarah's not very happy about it. I've spoke with her about it, and she's already communicated with me about it, and she's almost to the point where she wants to excommunicate talking to y'all ever again for doing her this way, and her son, after all we've been through. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that, but I wanted to let y'all guys know. Another quick look at our marriage license. Married. So, that's that. Fought my ass off for 4 years to make sure that her murdering pedophile ex did not regain custody, and she wants to they want to take him right back up to where he's at. So y'all have a right to know. You know why? Because you all love Edward Tyndall YouTube and Sarah Tyndall. She's been Sarah Tyndall for 5 years, but now it's official. Just so y'all know, told y'all I had the papers. You don't want to believe me? And that's the sad thing. I was giving them updates every single day, and then they want to fight me for custody of a child that I've been raising for 5 years, 5+ years. It ain't happening. Y'all made y'all's bed. You can sleep in it. Edward Tyndall, out.